was our date for the week.
Our date for the week.
Yeah.
And what did we do?
We had lunch in the garage of the tractor place.
Yep. And you're the only one wearing a John Deere hat in the New Holland dealership. And you got called out by the guy scooping ice cream. I thought you were kidding about getting stuck.
Good morning and welcome back to Balfour Farm. Today is going to be an exciting day and also a busy day. We have to, first thing this morning, I need to get out to the pig barn. We're going to clean some pens out, sort some pigs, move some pigs around, and try and divide up. We have one really large group and we're going to try and get them into a couple smaller groups. And we need to try and get all that done before lunchtime because this time of year, the tractor dealers, they actually do open houses where they feed you. So they'll feed you breakfast or lunch. So we're gonna head over at lunchtime. They do a 10% off deal on all their parts and supplies. So I always put together a list of stuff that I need and go over, collect it up, and then also get fed at the same time. And you get to visit with other farmers that you see, so which is always fun. One of the other things we need to do while we're out getting our lunch over at the tractor dealer is we have one of the stores that we supply cheese to is right around the corner from them. So we're gonna drop off and order a cheese while we're out today. Then we need to try and get back here as quick as we can in the afternoon because we have a delivery of some new equipment coming, which we're super excited about. But for now, enough talking. We need to get working here and get the pig barn cleaned out. Yeah, it's a disaster. So we're gonna sort this out, get the mess cleaned up, get some pens cleaned out, and move some pigs around. Pork chop. Down you go.
I got the gate open.
Yeah, perfect. You just stand there and hold that so it'll swing back. Good pig.
There you go, buddy.
Come on, 6 pigs.
Come on, guys. Take a pick.
Need 6 volunteers. Who's the brave ones? Come on, you get around. Let's go.
You want a cow, buddy.
Let's go.
There's a little 360 in there.
So 6 in this pen, 10 in here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of them in this pen.
All right, everybody's all sorted out, so they seem pretty happy, don't they?
Signs of spring in Maine. Open houses at all the tractor dealerships. Everyone's thinking about summertime and cutting grass.
Fancy red things. So there you go. There was our date for the week.
Our date for the week. And what did we do?
We had lunch in the garage of the tractor place.
Yep. Classy. Oh, and you're the only one wearing a John Deere hat in the New Holland dealership. And you got called out by the guy scooping ice cream.
Yeah, well, you know,
What'd he say? Who wears a John Deere hat to a
To a New Holland
Holland
tractor dealership?
tractor dealership?
I do.
Doug does. That's who. And now we're on our way to deliver cheese.
Yes.
Because that's the way we roll.
Exactly. Got some more new shiny green paint on the farm, so super excited about this one. Now we just need to get them unloaded. All right, so both tractors are actually getting unloaded here. The lawnmower and the tractor. So the lawnmower's not mine, but I'll explain more about that later.
We're gonna take it slow, and then I hit a couple bumps, and I'm like, I'm gonna take it a little more slow.
Yeah, I almost warned you about that.
Nah, I figured it out real quick.
Yeah, I thought if nothing else, you get stuck. It'd be an awesome, like,
That'd be a sweet video.
wouldn't
Yeah.
it?
Get it covered. Get
A John Deere tractor pulling out the John Deere truck with two.
with a John Deere
Yeah,
tractor. on
maybe
it.
we should just go try and get you stuck.
I mean, we could do it. We'll get her stuff.
I didn't know if your boss would approve of that one. So.
One last ride on the old 15105.
Yeah. Almost sad to see it go, but you can only keep so many tractors, right?
That's right.
Isn't that what you said?
Yes.
It's been good. 17,
Been
18 years.
18 years. It's been with us a long time.
Oh, I've seen a lot.
I've seen a lot. Used to
Hey.
farm 50 cows with that one tractor.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
She has worked hard for us.
Oh, it's been run hard, all right. On to the new one.
Yeah. A nice warm cab.
Yeah.
Dry cab.
Yeah, I was gonna say I only miss it so much on the cold days like today. Yeah, it's awfully nice to have that heat and air conditioning.
Listen to her purr. We're gonna have to name them.
Thing 1 and thing 2?
No, we can be more creative than that.
Yeah. They do have numbers on them, and they are different. So.
They do. What fun is that? It's like numbering a cow instead of naming a cow.
That's true. So shiny.
So shiny. Till you get a hold of it.
I washed the other tractor and I washed this one, believe it or not.
You did, and then you used it, and it got all sawdusty.
Couldn't help it.
And there she goes. Load it up. What do you think? The maiden 20-foot voyage.
I know, yeah. So you'll get your own tractor now with air conditioning and
Woohoo!
summer when you're out raking hay.
Nice.
Maybe I'll be able to convince you to come help rake hay more often now.
Yeah. I always go when called. I answer the call.
It's a John Deere. You don't need a big toolbox. That's the idea. If it were one of those other tractors, you'd need like an entire tool chest.
You don't need a tool chest. You need a software mechanic on duty.
Yeah, oh, that's true too. Yeah, nothing runs like a Deere. Pocket
stuff.
knife or something to put in there.
I like that the gas fill, the fuel fill is easier to get to.
Yeah,
You don't have to stand on top of the 3-point hitch to be able to see if you're
yeah.
fueling, getting close to fuel.
on purpose, sent them off into the mud.
Oh, we're just showing the towing capacity.
Yeah. All right, if you want to pull forward, I'm going to go move the spreader out of the way. That way they'll give you enough room, I think.
Do you want me to move the plow truck? And he can back right up? I'll see.
Well, there it goes. The old tractor. It's been a good tractor, but it's nice to have a new one. I am kind of sad to see it go, though. It's been through a lot with us. All right, so like I said, the tractor, the little lawn tractor, is not mine. It's, yeah, we have an old beat-up mower. It's my father-in-law's here, so he's come to pick it up. And we're going to load it on a trailer and get it out of here, so. It's quiet. Really quiet. Huh. All right, well, as you would have seen earlier, this is yesterday we got a new tractor delivered. It's a 5067E, and we're keeping the 5075. That's a tractor we bought, I think it was a month, maybe 6 weeks, 8 weeks ago. I don't even remember now, but we bought the 75 tractor, 75 horsepower. Really liked it. We traded in another tractor. It was the TYM that we had. And for the 75, the 5105, which you would have seen leave earlier yesterday, and we traded that one in towards this 67 horsepower tractor. We like the 75 so much that we decided we should upgrade both the tractors this year. It's kind of a hit to take two tractors in 1 year, but it'll be nice and they're going to last us a long time. I'm going to show you around both of the tractors here, and the things that I like, the things that I would like to see different. All right, before we even get started, I just wanted to point out that we did buy both of these tractors. John Deere gave us no deal at all. I don't know that they give anybody a deal. Seems like they don't have to. You got to buy the tractor one way or the other. So paid for these tractors both out of our own money. So the bigger one is a 2024. The 67 here is a 2023. So it's kind of a leftover, brand new tractor, but it's a leftover. I did get a little bit better of a deal on the first one that I bought, mainly because I was trading in a competitive brand tractor. So John Deere had some sort of deal where if you trade in another competitor's tractor towards a John Deere, you got a little bit better deal. So I traded in that TYM that I had for the first tractor, which you would have seen in a few videos back. This one here, yeah, I was trading in another John Deere, but either way, I got treated really good on the trade-in of the John Deere, so I was happy. So these tractors are nearly identical. This one's a 5067E. This one's a 5075. This one has a 500M loader, which I'm not entirely sure what the difference is. It is built slightly different. This is the 520M loader. Neither one are self-leveling, which is just fine by me. I never really cared for the TYM we had a self-leveling loader, which is supposedly an upgrade, but I didn't care for it at all. So I really like these type of loaders here. So overall, I can't really find any difference between the two. This one, the 67, is a year older, the model. But other than that, they have pretty much the same engines. For some reason, the 67 seems to sit a little bit different, maybe lower. Maybe it's just me and they don't really, but overall, they're nearly identical tractors. So both of these tractors have the standard cab on them, which is, there's a deluxe cab and then there's a standard cab. I didn't think there was any reason to pay a whole lot more money for the fancy cab. Comes with a slightly different seat. The controls are a little different. None of that really mattered to me. All we need is a functional tractor. They all come with air conditioning heat, which is all we really cared about. I did have to pay for a few extras, which, yeah, they weren't standard items, but we decided we really wanted them on the tractors, both of the tractors. So I paid extra money to have the mirrors. They come with a rear view mirror inside as standard equipment, but I really wanted the extra mirrors on the outside. It's easier to keep track of what you're doing behind you when either hauling a trailer or hauling equipment, baling hay. You can look in the mirrors and see what's going on back there without having to be constantly turning around to look at your hay rake, look at your mower, whatever. So these tractors do not come with a radio in them, which when you spend so many hours in your tractor, you really want to have a radio. So I paid extra to have the radio put in. The new tractor came with a radio. There was a problem with the connector, so we're waiting for that to come in still. When that comes in, the radio will be installed in the new tractor as well. Right. Well, I'm in the brand new 67 now, the 5067, and I thought I would show you in here. This one still smells like a new tractor. The other one kind of smells more like cows and pigs at the moment. I've been trying to keep it as clean as possible, but it doesn't always work, and pig smell just never goes away. One of the things that's really nice here on this tractor is it's got the throttle up here rather than on the dashboard like a lot of other tractors have. It's got the control for the PTO, the four-wheel drive switch. It's got the economy PTO. It's got an extra power port there, so when I have to plug like the bale monitor in, things like that, I have the power there. Don't have to go searching for power somewhere. All the controls for the rear hydraulics and the raising and lowering of the three-point hitch are very similar to almost every other tractor you'd come across. So if you paid the extra money for the custom or the deluxe, or I don't even remember what they call it, the fancier tractor cab, this is the economy version, which it's nice, so I'm okay with it. But the fancier one has the controls for the hydraulics and the three-point hitch raising and lowering, and the draft controls are all up here on the dashboard. So it's kind of wraps around, but I don't think that it's that big of a deal. The thing that I really like the most is the fact that the throttle is close at hand. So when I'm baling, mowing, or raking, I can easily adjust the throttle. I can also turn on the PTO and off, which is really important when you're round baling hay. It's nice to have it right here. When you're looking out the window, you can watch what's going on and shut this off, dump your bale, keep going, versus looking back, and then turning forward, looking back. Yeah, it's just a lot better. Oh yeah, and that's where my new radio goes. I think it was the connector that hooks the antenna up. It's an adapter piece, little tiny piece that they needed. They would have put it in at the dealership, but I was eager to get the tractor out here. They're going to send it to me, and it's really quick. You just plug the radio in, pop it up there, 4 screws, and you're done. So I can handle that. One of the extra options that we decided to go with was the a front, it's called third function, which essentially gives you hydraulics on the front bucket. So when I use the grapple, which needs hydraulics to clamp down, or when I use my bale squeezer, this here operates that. Cost extra, but it was well worth it. I did get that on both of the tractors, so we get the same third function on both of them. So we have the capability of switching buckets or the grapple back and forth between both tractors, which I really wanted. So overall, I've been really happy with both of these tractors. Of course, this one's just got here, but the other one I've had for a while now and really liked it. The only thing I would like to see them do different, and I can't believe they don't do it, there should be a way to, with a cab tractor, I can't believe they don't have a lever out here or an electronic control of some sort to raise and lower the three-point hitch. It's a little disappointing. It would be really simple. The controls and the linkage are right here, to have an additional lever of some sort so you could actually adjust the three-point hitch. When you get out of the tractor, you back up to an implement. If it's not perfect, now you need to climb back into the tractor. Versus an open station, you can always reach over the fender and operate the lever. Now you have to actually get all the way around it. I suppose if I left the back window open, I might be able to reach in there, but I don't know. It's something they could work on, and it would be pretty simple. I may try and find aftermarket solution or have something made up of my own to try and do that. It'd make life so much simpler. So both the tractors came with a single set of rear remotes for hooking up hydraulics. Category 2 3-point hitch. Both of them absolutely identical. Nothing at all different here. And this here is what I was talking about, the front hydraulics. So pop that off. It's got hydraulic connections on the front for to hook implements too. It's got really comfortable seats in here too. Both tractors are the same. It's nice. Armrest. Yeah, it's a comfy seat. Anyway, there you have it. We've got 2 new tractors now. Last tractor, the John Deere that you would have seen leave earlier. We bought that brand new in 2007. And so we've had it for 18 years. Got a lot of use out of it. When I originally bought that tractor, it was, I think it was 23, 25,000, somewhere around there. I thought it was a ton of money at the time. You can't touch that tractor for, I don't know, it's probably almost $50,000 now for that tractor that we just shipped out that was 25 brand new. Granted, it was 18 years ago. So one of the good things about John Deere is resale value and trade-in value. Now, we typically keep tractors for a very long time. That's the hope anyway, is we try and get something and hang on to it and get every bit of life out of it, trade it in maybe just before when it gets really old and maybe not so reliable. That tractor that I told you we bought in 2007, 18 years, and we actually got almost half the value back out of it after running it for 18 years. Did very little to it, just maintenance things. We put, batteries in it, tires, front tires. Never did replace the back tires. It actually left here with the original rear tires still on it. Did have to have a clutch put into it several years back, but it also had a lot of hours on it. So for all the years we ran it, after the original cost, the trade-in, and the little bit of work that we had to do, I think it was a great deal. That was a very cheap tractor to run after all those years, and I'm really hoping we get the same thing out of these 2 tractors. If we can get 18, 20 years out of these, and we'll be in good shape. So I know somebody's going to ask why we traded our TYM in, because overall we were fairly happy with that tractor. There was a few things that we really had issue with, and the biggest was the service. Local dealer for our TYM dealer, we had always had a lot of problems with them. They didn't understand and realize the fact that we use that tractor and we rely on it every single day to feed the cows, to clean out, to get things done. So we really couldn't afford to have downtime. And when a tractor goes down, we had to rely on the service department there, and it was not very good at all. John Deere, their service department, we've dealt with them in the past, and it's incredible. They do a great job, and and if something takes time to fix, they get you out a loaner tractor, help you out. They realize that when you're a farmer, you rely on your tractor every single day. So there was a few other things that we weren't overly happy with the TYM. Just overall, the levers, the controls, it was an okay running tractor most of the time, and but it wasn't built. You didn't feel like it was built for the long haul, that it was going to last 20 years and still be worth something. So these here, the controls, the levers, everything's much tighter. It's heavier built versus the other one. It just never quite felt right. It wasn't a bad tractor. So you get what you pay for. The other tractor was much cheaper by far, and you get what you pay for, obviously. So the quality wasn't there, but it got the job done for as long as we needed it to. We're going to stick with John Deere now and keep all the tractors John Deere. So mainly, like I said, for the service. One of the other big drawbacks to a brand that's not a John Deere is when it comes to trade-in. That tractor, the TYM that we had, we were very fortunate that we bought it just at the right time. It was right before the pandemic and the price of tractors went sky high, and we got a deal on it. It was kind of in that real short period of time when dealers, whether it was a tractor dealer, car dealer, they didn't think they were going to sell anything. They thought the economy was shutting down. They thought everything was over. We bought that tractor right then. We got a really good deal on it. Since then, the price of even that tractor shot up through the roof. All tractors have. And for that reason alone, when it came to trade-in, we did okay. Normally, I wouldn't be so optimistic about it. We would have taken a huge hit had we bought it at a regular price during a regular time. The trade-in values on those tractors are just nowhere near what they should be. That said, we also kept the tractor in incredibly clean shape. We try and take care of everything we have, so when it does come time to sell it, trade it in, whatever, even if it's after 18 years of use, when that tractor left here, it was in very, very good shape. We always maintain them. We try and keep them clean, keep them painted, keep them washed. Yeah, we take care of our equipment. It's an expensive investment and we want to take care of it. When we bought the other tractor, I posted the video. I got a ton of comments. Several of them hit on the fact that John Deere, right to repair, just on and on. Essentially what it is John Deere has proprietary information on their computers. They won't allow other tractor dealers to have the computer set. I don't know. It just goes on and on. In the end of the day, I can pretty much work on this myself. I can do all the things that I can do. I can repair a lot of things on it. I can change the oil. I can change the filters, air filter. I can do all the maintenance on it myself. It doesn't require a John Deere dealer to do it. I can even replace broken hoses, broken parts. There's a lot of stuff, and John Deere parts are super available. So I can call my dealer and usually have the part I need the next day. But when it comes to the computer stuff, you do have to call the John Deere dealer. But I don't care what kind of tractor you have. If you buy a brand new tractor, everything is computerized. That TYM, which was super basic, super simple, that had more computerized controls on it. I couldn't just take it down to the local shop. First of all, we don't have a tractor dealer or tractor shop that actually works on equipment around here, unless it's a dealer. And then everything is computerized. So we had a problem with that TYM shifting. I had to have the dealer come out. They had to hook a computer to it, a bunch of different things to make it shift right. So everything is computer controlled now, and it doesn't matter. I'm not about to buy a computer program. Even if the John Deere computer program was available, I'm not going to buy it, and I'm not going to hook it up to this and try and fix it myself. It's just not worth it. I would always call the dealer and have them come out and fix it no matter what. Much more reasonable, and you get it done right the first time. Well, there you have it. 2 new tractors should last us quite a while. Looking forward to getting them put to work this summer if things ever dry out. Yeah, it's been awfully muddy around the farm here. So I think I've hit on everything that I liked and disliked. There wasn't too many things that I dislike yet, but if there is, I will let you know as I run them. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of what we're doing here on the farm, and we will see you next time.